I mean, I see them as all connected. They just, with each one, there's a different kind of slant or a different, kind of product. And so I orient myself to that. For me, the subject matter or the things that I'm exploring traverse all of the different disciplines. And so really it's just a matter of finding a form for the subject, finding the right form for each subject that I'm interested in. I enjoy all of them. The most satisfying to actually do is directing a film because you generally get to choose the subject, and you more or less get to choose the people that you're working with. And so you get to be at the center of this creative process. You have all these people around you who you love and love working with, and you're working on something that hopefully you're interested in. So that's, and it involves a lot of collaboration, which I also love. So that is just to actually do, that's the most satisfying. You're a very strange caster, aren't you? You've never cast a movie before, I take it. It shows. I have to pick one of those?
Yeah.
Seth. He knows me the best, and he doesn't look like me at all, but it'd at least be a lovable take on me. I am kind of in the public sphere.
Mm-hmm.
And that character that's in the public sphere, that version of me, is me and it isn't me. And for a lot of projects, I've used that. I've reclaimed that public persona for my own work, so that outlets like this or other interviewers or magazines or whatever aren't the only ones that are using my public image to sell their products. I've taken it back and used it for my own work. My dear Nana, but she would have to stay outside for most of the time, in the backyard. She has bad gas. And my family. I'm very happy with a lot of the stuff I've done in the past 5 or 6 years, and very satisfied. So maybe when I was younger, there was a need to prove myself, or just I felt like I hadn't made work that I was proud of. And so I just needed to keep working until I could, actually did something that I could look back at and say, all right, I achieved something good. But I feel like I have that now in many cases. And so it's not really a need to prove myself as much as it's just, I just enjoy it. It's how I engage with the world. It's how I engage with other people. And so it's my life, and it's how I enjoy life the most. Well, that's just because I get to, when I go and direct a movie, I get to really choose what I want to do. When I act in a film, it's usually brought to me, so it's not as if I've designed it from the beginning. I still enjoy acting movies. I mean, when I work with Harmony Korine or Gus Van Sant or Danny Boyle, I mean, these are all movies I'm very proud of. But when I direct a movie, I get to, do exactly the kind of film that I want to do. I come from a literature background. I was a literature major when I was in undergrad, and I'm working on a degree in literature at Yale right now, and it's a big part of my life. My voice in cinema maybe comes from the combination of film and literature, and that's something that brings out, I guess, the best in me, or excites me, and because it excites me, makes me do better work. So it's just where I'm most inspired as a filmmaker, is when I'm adapting great literature. It's a lot better, it's a lot more enjoyable to talk about a work that you directed than just acted in. It's because you've been involved in more steps of the process, and you have a little bit more, I wouldn't say you have total ownership over it, because I believe it is a collaboration, but you are involved in more of the collaborations, and so you can talk about it with a little bit more authority.